Howdy all, and welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time to play a little test pack, please ignore. I'm not so sure I've got a whole lot done today. We were busy, I guess we got this set up, today's Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, so I guess we got this set up a day ago-ish, right? Not yesterday, day before, 2 days ago. And, really? 2 days ago? Yeah, maybe. Had to have, because I filmed maybe 3 days ago. And so I sent out messages to, most of the guys who used to play on the server when it was up. And so they've been joining off and on over the last couple of days. I think I still have a couple messages to send out, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So if you used to play on the server and you didn't get your message, I just haven't got to it yet. So I do have a couple of bases listed for a couple of the guys. Let me flap here on top of this thing. Oop, I totally flew right over this thing. So Akka has been building off over that way. Earlier today when I went out to look at it, all he had was a too-high cobblestone bunker silo, I guess, for a base. I guess there was a door on it, but that was it. No roof. He had pulverizer and stuff, but nothing major. And then Sev's been working on his base. We can actually see his base from here almost. He's right in the side of a hill. I guess we could fly over real quick and look. Not as fast as we should be, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but so Sev's base is apparently here. I don't know if he tends to stay here. He mentioned something about moving on later, or maybe he's just going to stay here. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But so he's basically just got this little thing going, mine downwards. He's got, he does have a couple of machines down here. Oh, he's got him a little essence berry bush down here. Redstone furnace, pulverizer, of course, metallurgic infuser. I didn't build the windmills this time around. Whoops, I don't want to go down, I want to go up. And so I see that he has got the windmill going. It's a great source, pretty easy to build, great source of RF. Doesn't cost any kind of fuel or anything. So it really just depends on how you want to get started and stuff. I, of course, use the tree farm to power up my base out here. Oh, I'm standing on top of my tree. I'm like, where's my tree farm? I'm standing on top of it. Lego's been off and on, but he doesn't have a base yet, I don't think. I don't know. If he does, he didn't tell me about it. And he was on earlier today, probably grabbing stuff out of my supplies. I heard him opening chests and stuff. Wanting to cheat mode all his stuff in like normal. And then, oh, what else do we have? Shizzy, he was on for a few seconds last night, but his wife wanted him, so he didn't get a chance to play, which is alright. I was just glad to get him logged in and stuff for when he does decide to play, when he gets some free time. And then we had a new guy on the server. If you've ever watched my Derpycraft stuff, you'll know Mr. JJ277 joined. And so he's somewhere. I don't know if he's got a base yet, but he made some tools. I let him take some materials and stuff, and he built some Tinker's Construct tools because he's a big fan of those. Uh, which I don't know. I never have been, honestly. One of these days, maybe I'll get to like them, but I don't know. We'll see. And most of the mod packs, to me, the normal tools like pickaxe and sword, and well, maybe the sword, but the pickaxe and stuff is just like the temporary tools you have until you can get the really good power-based tools. Not that I really ever make the power-based tools, because by the time you would even want to use them, I already have some kind of automated ore production and stuff. So I was going to, so let's start our story. I was going to, our story about why I'm not flying as fast as I should. Build some flowers that make your crops grow faster so I could use them next to some of my special crops down here. Now you can see I've got some ender lily seeds. Alright, some ender lilies growing here. See, ender lily seeds. And I've also been working on the magical crops, and so I do have some ender stuff growing. I do need to get some more out here though, because I've only got 7 of these, and you need 8 to make a full set. But the harvester and planter seem to handle those quite well. So all of that stuff should be shipping down to my chest. And then you'll see, hello there. This is my digital miner. This thing is a pain in the butt to build. You know, with automation and tech trees, let me go inside so it's not so loud with the rain. We'll take a look at the miner here in a minute. You know what? It's probably not late enough in the day to sleep either to shut that thing down. But with the tech trees, you know, you get stuff like the turtle. I like to use the turtle, right, to get started. And where is my turtle? There you are. Working his way back down. He ran out of fuel, and we reset the server and stuff. So, but you know, I use the turtle to carve all this out to get me started, and then he's just about 3/4 the way down, probably on this side. I couldn't get him to do the 64 by 64 like he'd do it sometimes, but only if I was online. And if I logged off, I don't know if the dimensional anchor here just isn't wide enough. 9 chunks, though. I guess that's only 5 chunks that way. Or 4 chunks, which would be only like 40, 40, 50. I can do this. 60, no, it would be 64 that way. Which is what was happening, because it would stop at the outer edge, and that's what happened. It would get outside the chunk that was loaded and stop. So, yeah, I guess I needed to move my dimensional anchor over a notch or 2. Yeah, so I just have him doing a little run. I don't even need him to do it, but I'm just going to let him run it. And so, but anyways, with the tech tree, you know, I like to get in the automated mining as fast as possible. And usually I go for a quarry, but the quarry requires you to build your way up through the industrial craft and GregTech machines, which I am more than happy to do, and will probably be advancing into that anyways, eventually. I'm not ready to do it yet, but we're getting there, because I like the output from the industrial grinder, and you know, I just I don't know, I really like that system. So, but I haven't done it yet. I was waiting for things to get stabilized, and they seem pretty stable now. So, when I get a chance, and it wasn't today, I will put in some time to try and get back some of our industrial craft machines. Honestly, I've been busy mowing the lawn, which I talked about in one of my other videos, but I haven't mowed the lawn in like 20 years, and just the people who normally mow the lawn here currently are unable to, and so somebody's got to do it. So I've been out mowing the lawn, and we have a large lawn. And so there's more than one of us mowing the lawn, but it's going to take a while to get through that, and it's eating up a lot of my free time. But so I'll eventually get to the machines. But I decided that instead of working my way up to the quarry, I would go with the digital miner. And the digital miner is a little less machine intensive to make, but probably takes a lot more resources in the end. And so you gotta have the two machines, right? The osmium compressor and the metallurgic infuser. We've done videos on the digital miner, and so the big thing though is that, and I really want to make another one of these just so I can have it as my own tool. Digital miner. Right, this stuff isn't too bad. Like one of these is 4 of these enriched alloys and 4 of these electrolytic cores. And the electrolytic core, though, is 5 of those, and it takes 4 of those, so that's 24 per, right? 24 per these. 4, 9, 14, 19, 24. Yep. 24 of these per atomic core. All right. Well, 2 of those isn't too bad. And, the control circuit's just one of those enriched alloys. And, like, these logistical sorters, there's, like, nothing to those. Those are really simple. Steel casing, I have steel from the chests I've been looting, so there's nothing to that. The robot, right, we got the atomic core that we just saw. That was pretty easy. Piece of steel, a couple of these energy tablets, nothing to those. The electrical chest, there's nothing to that. Pretty simple, right? So made a couple of those, made the robot, couple of those, one of those. Then we get to this thing, the atomic disassembler. I want to make one of these just for me to have as a tool because they're really, really awesome. Or they were, at least, when I played with it before. But you can see already we've got 4 of those, which not so bad. One of these, which takes like nothing to make, so that's an easy one. But this thing here, the disassembly core, wow. So it's got one here. These are really simple to make. They're the same recipe, just one uses glowstone and the other one uses redstone or osmium. And it's like 2 of those enriched alloys and 2 glass, so there's nothing to those. This here, though, right, it takes 24 to make one of these. 24, that's 24 iron and 24 redstone just for the one part. This takes 2 of those, and there are 4 of these. So that's 48 per, and 4 of those. And so you're talking what? 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of iron and redstone at least, probably, to finish building this thing. And so I've got one made, and I got it put down. You just slap it down. You set up its little filter, which of course I had to look up because I can't ever remember. I turned on the silk touch, so it is doing the silk touch. And I set it to mine anything called an ore, so it was all getting dumped into this box. And you can see it's, I got pretty good. I had it sit too low. Apparently it can take out bedrock, which I'm not sure it should be able to do, but it was eating out the bedrock, so I'm afraid there might be holes to the void if you go down to bedrock underneath of this thing. But I have a ton of supplies now. At least I feel like I have a ton of supplies. And it still has another 4,149 blocks to mine. Now, one of the downsides of this thing is that it takes a ton of RF to run, and I really should set up some better power gen, I guess, for it. But I haven't done that yet, and so it takes it takes the RF. So I've got the RF running in here. I did upgrade to the hardened energy conduits, which is just basically take your energy conduit and supply it with a little invar. Three redstone or 3 leadstone conduit, a bar of invar, and 3 redstone make 3 hardened energy conduits, so it's basically just an upgrade to what you already have. Replaced all my cable with that. So I want to make the flower anyways down here, and that uses that mana spreader stuff to run so that I could maybe charge up and make these grow faster, the magical crops and the ender lily seeds. And so when I'm looking at the recipe for the flower, it takes blaze rods. So I dump off most of my stuff, not my tools or my armor or stuff, but most of the rest of the stuff, and I head off into the nether. And would you believe I got in there and got hung up in a cave and shot to death by a skeleton? And then when I went back in to get to it, I got all the way to it and fell to my death right next to it. And then when I went back in a third time, I got hit by a wither skeleton, sent flying off of the cliff, landed in the lava. So I came back and built a jetpack, and when I went back in, apparently I had decided that was enough time for my stuff to despawn, so all my tools, all my jetpacks, well, I only had the one jetpack, my advanced jetpack, all that stuff is gone. And so I've got to start over building new things, which some of it's not so bad. I've already redone most of my armor. I do have a electrical jetpack again, which is fine, but some of it really sucks. Like, my sword was... This is honestly the 6th diamond sword I enchanted at level 30. I got 4 Unbreaking 3 Knockback 2 diamond swords and 1 Knockback 2 diamond sword. I hate knockback. So this was the first one I got, 6th sword. Before I got something that wasn't knockback, and Bane Arthropods kind of sucks anyways, but whatever. Didn't get Unbreaking on my pick, so I've got Fortune 3, Efficiency 4. Shovel just got Efficiency 4. Axe got Smite 4 and Efficiency 3, which is just weird. This is awesome. These boots are awesome. Fire Protection 4, Magic Resistance 3, Unbreaking 3, and Haste 3. This is me not running. This is me just walking. This is me running with these boots. This is me walking without the boots. This is me running without the boots. I walk as fast as I run with these things. Look at that. That's faster. I walk faster than I can run without the boots. That's just awesome. Pants got projectile protection, magic resistance, and thorns. Helmet got protection and magic resistance 3. I think I would have preferred some respiration on there, but you know, I'll take what I get. I'm not too worried about it because I'm going to be eventually upgrading from that anyways. Speaking of upgrades, I'm going to need some ruby dust for that. So let's get some ruby out of here. In fact, look at this. I've got 6, 11, 64 ruby out of here. Which is just awesome. Oh, you appear to be hitting the iron finally. The iron and the tin. Digital miner seems to work its way up from the bottom. So that was kind of crazy. Go ahead and give me that stack there. I'll just go send this thing through. Or we can do it right here, I guess. How's my... Yep. I got fortune, so we might as well fortune the rubies down to see how many we get. I see how you are. Place the block. A block. I don't know what that was. Place the block and you immediately come out. I guess I'm lucky it just wasn't a creeper. Oh, I was going to look at the magical crop stuff too. I'm not sure where I dumped my magical crop stuff. It must be inside. Magical crops is pretty easy. I don't know... I don't think I've done a episode on magical crops. It takes a lot of raw materials to do magical crops. The biggest thing you gotta have is essence stone. tons of essence. And let me hack my way to the bottom of this, and then we'll go take a look. Down, down, down. Bam! I'll hit you with my axe with smite on it. You get the Bane Arthropod sword. That still doesn't make me feel better about my weapons. Come on, smite axe. Smite axe and Bane Arthropod sword. Let's see, we got... Not bad. Not quite what I would have expected. Fortune's fickle. Alright, here we go. So, he put blocks of redstone in here. This is JJ. JJ dumping your stuff off. Because you don't want it anymore in my chest. I don't know if I appreciate that. That's not... Or that might be mine, actually. This isn't mine, this isn't mine, this isn't mine. That's not mine. Anyways, so I got my stones here, and my infusion stones. Weak, regular, and strong. And then you've got your seeds. And you just need normal seeds really to start it, but you've got to have this stuff here. I don't have any. How do I not have any? I can't not have any. I didn't use it all. Where did it go? Did I have it on me when I died? Oh, and look, he dumped in those... He took some of the swords and his steak. What was he doing? He dumped all his stuff off in my chest. Oh, because he made his better tools and he didn't want the tools he had. I see. I see how you are. Give me your trash. What did I do with that essence stuff? I don't know where I put it. Too weird. Alright, well let me go get some so we can look at this real quick. Because I know I have a ton over here. Is that it? Nope, that's earth infused. Alright, must be in this one. Yep, right here. Essence. Right? It's not in here. Ooh, but this is. I think that's what we need for Endstone. This is the whole reason I'm building this. I like Ender Lilies, but Ender Lilies require special stone to grow on to get them really fast. You have to put them on Endstone. I think this is how you make Endstone. Oh, it certainly is. Okay. Now, this is essence ore, right? Kind of looks like the earth-infused stone on my Sortex pack anyways. Comes out, looks like these little circles. I only got 3 of them, but I'll show you the process here. Magical crops. I am trying to make... where are they at? Right here. Ender seeds, right? So you can see an ender seed. To get 8 ender seeds, you need 4 ender pearls, 4 strong essence, and seeds. That doesn't sound too bad, right? So, well, other than getting the 4 ender pearls, which is a pain. And so strong essence is a strong infusion stone with 4 regular essence around them. So regular essence is 4 weak essence, all right? So now strong is 4 regular. Each regular is 4 weak. Each week is 4 essence dust around a weak infusion stone. A weak infusion stone is either an emerald or a diamond with 8 essence dust around it. Okay? To get the more powerful stones, though, you have to surround them by each level of essence from the seeds. So I had to make a coal seed, which just uses the weak infusion stone to get the regular infusion stone. And then for the regular infusion stone, I used redstone essence, which means I made redstone seeds, which is why when you look in here... No, wait, yeah. When you look in here, I've got 8 coal seeds and 8 redstone seeds. Don't really need them, but I've got them, and they will make that item. So with 8 of the ender essence, which I just used to make endstone, right? I've got, let's see if we can swap these before it decides to show what's in there. With 8 of these ender essence, I can make an ender pearl. So for every 8, you get an ender pearl, basically. And because they're a plant, they do grow pretty fast, whereas the ender lilies, they take more time to grow. I think we can bust these out back into seeds, which I'm going to do. Dang it, this shovel is so fast. I don't have 9 in stone, so I don't know why I broke out that much. But maybe if I have it broke out, they won't try and plant in it. Alright, and then we will place these in here. It should plant on the endstone. The difference is like days, Minecraft days to grow. And so I know that one was at like 71%, but it's like 7, I think it's 7, or is it 20? 30? It's a lot of Minecraft days for an ender lily to grow unless it's on endstone. So I want to say it's like 20 without the endstone and 7 with the endstone. And so then when those grow, they produce, you know, ender pearls. So this 8 of this here will give me an ender pearl, and each one of these, when it grows, will give me an ender pearl. But chances are this will produce me an ender pearl before one of these, but these only take 1 space, whereas 8 of these are required to make 1 ender pearl. So, you know, mostly I like to have the ability to make my own endstone, and then making the ender pearls is nice, of course, as well. I should eventually get some more ender lily seeds. They're pretty rare, but the harvester will get extra ones from time to time. So once I get enough to... oh yeah, let's go dump these off too. Once I get enough to really get the ender pearls coming in, then I can start melting down the ender pearls, and we can start working on cool things like tesseracts again, and get stuff going. But right now, I am on the low end of things. I'm not really sure how much macerated ruby I need, but we'll throw all that in there and let that macerate. So now middle of the week is really bad for me, and I don't have anything planned. Thursdays seem to be pretty bad for me lately too, but the next episode of this doesn't go up till Tuesday of next week, Monday of next week. So I should at least get the weekend to work on here, maybe. I know I've been invited to play on another mod pack, so I'm probably gonna go check that out eventually. And so I don't know, it seems like there's so much to do this last few weeks, and I thought it was gonna get calmer, and I know that work is going to pick up here pretty quick too. This is August, so end of September, beginning of October, we're going to be really busy again. Just busy. And yeah, so alright, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. And I think I'm going to go over here and get a picture of the old miner for my... Actually, let's get the plants in here too while we're at it. And with that, I can't remember. Did I say like if you like, subscribe to be sure and catch the next one? I will talk to you later.